Hello and welcome to lesson number 9. This is the fourth lesson in Unit 2B in our grade 10 academic math class. This is sine and cosine law applications. We've done a couple of word problems already. I just finished in part A saying that part of the thing about word problems is making sure that you're following proper formatting, like therefore statements, let statements defining your variables with units, having a diagram, explaining your steps, things like that are really helpful. Let's go tackle one more word problem here before we jump to the homework. Example 3 says, a triangular piece of land is bounded by 32 meters of brick wall, 50 meters of fencing, and 28 meters of road frontage. What angle does the fence make with the road? Okay, so we started with a diagram because this is a confusing question to sort of hold all in your head. What I've done is draw the actual triangle already. So I have an angle R, an angle F, and an angle W, and these are all across from those particular things that were mentioned as having or as binding the land together. So one of them is a brick wall. So let's make the brick wall over here sort of just across from the little one. So this is the brick wall. We also have fencing. So the brick wall was 32. This is the fencing, so that's little f, and that was 50, I think. And then the last one was 28 meters of road frontage. So this is road, and that's 28. So we've got three sides here. We have no angles, which is okay. It just tells us that we don't have a side angle pair. It means we're going to need to use the cosine law. Let's start with a let statement. So let W, R, and F represent the lengths of the, what order did I pick there, of the wall, road, right, we still got some space, road, and fence. We'll squeeze this in meters. All right, there we go. So we got a long let statement, but there we go. Let W, R, and F represent the lengths of the wall, road, and fence in meters. Now here we want to know what angle does the fence make with the road. So let's dig into this. I'm not going to get tantalized by the angles. I'm going to try to remember what everything is. So we have fence and road. So fence and road, this is fence, this is road. So they want to know what angle the fence makes with the road, and that's going to be angle W. So we are going to find angle W. Find W. Okay, and we're going to set up a cosine law. So it's going to be a fairly substantial one. Let's get that happening. So angle W then will equal the cos -1 of, and if you remember, the last thing that has to appear in that numerator is the minus W squared, or minus 32 squared. The other two are squared and added together. So we have 50 squared plus 28 squared minus, I just said it, 32 squared. And that's all over 2 times 50 times 28. All right, there we go. As I said when we were doing the cosine law, I like to finish the numerator and the denominator and then actually do this last step of math. So let's get that numerator finished up here. We've got 50 squared plus 28 squared minus 32 squared equals, so that comes to 2,260 over, and now we have 2 times 50 times 28. That's going to give us 2,800. We're going to type that whole mess into our calculator, and we're going to round this to the nearest degree as per our default. I don't think the question said different. Nope, just says what angle. So we'll go to just the nearest degree. So we have second function cos, open a bracket, 2260 divided by 2800, close the bracket, equals, that comes to 36.18, so we're going to call that 36 degrees, approximately. And now let's sum it up. So therefore, the road and fence connect at 36 degrees. It's approximate, but you know, save some time here. All right, and there we go. That is our final word problem in this lesson. Again, if you have any questions, please reach out via email or via our group meeting or in person. We will we'll get you helped out if you get stuck. Word problems can be a bit tricky. Again, remember that you want to be following the appropriate structures like let statements, therefore statements, diagrams, explanations as to what you're doing and thinking. Those are all good things. So hopefully you have a good time with the word problems, and this is the second last lesson of the unit, so we're almost there. We'll see you in lesson number 10.